What if I go stronger? What if I get higher?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a video of me doing my makeup for a party tonight, so get ready with me. Thank you so much for watching and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna mix two shades today. I'm using Fair and Sand from Il Makiage. So it's a little bit light. I'm gonna go on the outer edges with a slightly darker shade. When I go out, I really like to make a statement in some way. So I like my makeup to be as flawless as I possibly can make it. And then it also kind of markets me in a way, because a lot of people ask me if I'm a makeup artist or tell me that my makeup is pretty good, I guess. So I like to always make sure that when I'm going out I'm super presentable and photo ready at any moment. I'm just blending in my first layer. I look a little bit light. I'm just going with a slightly darker shade in all the places that I want to be a little bit more defined. It usually takes me about an hour or 2 hours to get ready in total. Basically my go-to makeup look for going out is some kind of dark smoky eye. I'm always using the Modern Renaissance palette. My favorite shades for smoky eyes are Antique Bronze, which is like a kind of the mauvey kind of shimmer thing. Okay, and then Red Ochre, which is the red, the deep red, which I'll be doing today. So now I'm gonna bronze and just finish my skin. So that foundation was Il Makiage. My brushes are all from Morphe and Real Techniques. I'm going to bronze with MAC Give Me Sun. So I dropped my favorite eyebrow powder in Vienna. So I have to use two different eyeshadows now. I use Cypress Umber from the Modern Renaissance palette, and then Noir from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is black. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Going out, my eyebrows have to be really perfect. I can't wait to get my eyebrows microbladed. Okay, so now I'm going to contour with Hoola by Benefit. Honestly, all of my products have just been the same over the years. I can't replace them. I just have not been able to find anything that works better for me. This is from Real Techniques. It's my favorite brush to contour with because it's really dense and it just fits really well. This area I like to contour super dramatically because it gives me a very angled kind of pout, I guess. I don't know. I just really like to define my cheekbones when I'm going out. I'm gonna use a liquid lipstick palette from Il Makiage. It just looks a little bit more natural, even though I'm just using this as a base for my actual blush. But I'm using my favorite blushes from Il Makiage. I'm mixing the peach one and the pink one. I really love blush. I'm just gonna do the highlighter. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury, both of her shades. It's not going to be super perfect, but I am just going to show you how I get ready. I'm going to take my Duo Fiber blending brush from MAC. I'm going to start the smoky eye. Just a little tip about smoky eyes, and I'm going to do a much more detailed video about how to do a proper smoky eye with any color. It could be a cream blue or like green shimmer, I don't know, it could be any color you want. And if you have this technique, you can get it right every single time. All you need is a good blending brush. I remember I used to use, this was my first blending brush. It's from Kala, which is a drugstore brand that I got in Johannesburg when I still lived there. Yeah, this was the first little blending brush I got. It's like dense and weird, and I used to try and do black smoky eyes, and it just failed so miserably, and I was so upset. It never worked. And then I remember walking to MAC and I got this brush. I think that every single YouTuber or makeup artist started out blending with this brush. It's the MAC 217. It's just one of the best brushes to use. And then I got this one, and this one is a lot fluffier and longer, and it's Duo Fiber, so I think that means that it has two different kinds of hairs. This brush is perfect for every eye look you can ever imagine. I'm using a little bit of this and Morphe's Frappe. So I'm basically just, my mirror, it's below me so that I can really see the crease, and I can just make sure that everything is blended really well. I have this weird fold right here that I need to, it took me a very long time to learn how to do my makeup properly for my eye shape, because yes, it seems like I have that kind of ideal eye for makeup, but it's really not. So now I'm just gonna take Cocoa Bear from Makeup Beat. I'm just gonna kind of intensify what I've done a little on the outside. Super light. I'm like really hardly putting any pressure. Now I'm going to take red ochre on the same blending brush and kind of pack that on. And I'm just kind of dusting it off on my hand a little bit, and then I'm going to start blending it out. So if I relax my eye, you can see that there's like a weird kind of area that doesn't get, makeup just doesn't go there. Like I can try as hard as I want, and it just does not, it will just always be like that, which is so weird. But you can't really see it if you're at a club. I feel like this really just adds to the look on a level that it just makes everything look so much more beautiful and put together. So if you're doing your makeup, do not neglect your bottom lash line. What I like to do is create a tiny little triangle on the outside of my eye. Just like that. And I never get this even or correct or right or anything, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm just gonna blend it out with this brush from MAC. Just a little bit. I know it doesn't look incredibly perfect and amazing when there's like a line, but I kind of like that. I don't know why. And I'm just gonna blend it out a tiny bit. I just kind of pull my eye down slightly with one of my fingers and then line it. I also like to do the upper lid. So once I've done that, then I blend it out with the same brush from Morphe. Now this is something that I learned from Jaclyn Hill when I used to watch every video of hers every single day, except mine just doesn't work the same as hers does. I remember she used to just blend the black so perfectly with everything else, and I could never ever do that, but I guess this is as close as I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna clean it up. I'm like the worst lash applier on myself, but for clients, it's so easy for me. I don't know why. Like, it's just so much easier for me to kind of pop the lash on because I can see perfectly what to do on a client and everything, but on myself, it just doesn't work out ever. But we're gonna try. Kind of drag the lash through the glue until it's everywhere, and especially on the edges. Oh, this is not gonna work at all. Cool. So the inner corner is not really sticking. I'm just gonna kind of press it down with my brush. I'm just gonna hold it here. So I went ahead and did my other lash off camera. I'm gonna line my lips with this liner from Il Maquillage called It Doesn't Have a Name. I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker shade. I'm just gonna use this kind of glossy lipstick, also from Il Maquillage. And then I'm gonna go over that with Myth. So when I have washed my hair, I do like to put it up in a bun for a little in attempt to get it to be a little bit wavier and have a little bit more volume. Guys, that is pretty much it.
Get down to the bass line.